good, yes, because we played our little prelude music.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Shannon Holmes, and I am one of the assistant principals at Fraser High School. Before we begin today's program, I would like to stress 4 points concerning the graduation ceremony. Number 1, a professional photographer will take 2 pictures of your graduate today, one of the graduate getting his or her diploma, and a second of the graduate in a posed position. Parents, see your program for information on how to purchase these professional photos. A video of the ceremony will also be taken and will be played several times on the Fraser School channel for you to record. We are also streaming. We have stressed to the students that the ceremony we are about to witness is indeed a ceremony. The best comparison is to a wedding. A wedding usually begins with a formal ceremony and ends with a joyous celebration at the reception. The day has a balance to it that combines tradition with fun, and that is the combination that we hope to create today. I would like to emphasize that this is the ceremonial part and ask that everyone act in accordance. Once the ceremony is completed, there will be an opportunity to celebrate this great occasion. Number 3, when we get to the highlight, the calling of the graduates' names, we ask that you respect each of the graduates and their families by being respectful in your cheering and celebration. We recognize that this restraint may be difficult. However, we ask you to comply out of courtesy to the other graduates and their families. The one moment everyone wants to remember is when their son or daughter's name has been called as they walk across the stage. And number 4, at the conclusion of the ceremony, the graduates will leave to receive important paperwork. The graduates will be quickly dismissed and will meet you outside in the lobby. This should take only a few short minutes to complete. We plan on everyone having a wonderful time today, and honoring these requests will ensure a great start to this day of joyous celebration. And lastly, congratulations on getting your graduate this far. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rogers and the Fraser Band. Good morning. My name is Ryan Sines, a proud principal of Fraser High School. If I could please have all active, reserve, or retired military service men and women please stand up. Thank you for your service. Any individual who is a first responder, works in the medical field, or education, please stand up. Students, look around you. The auditorium is full of heroes. Thank them whenever you get the chance. Parents and guests and graduates, please stand up if you graduated from Fraser High School. Thank you for your continued support. At this time, I would ask that everyone please rise for the national anthem. The Star-Spangled Banner will be performed by the class of 2023's Rebecca St. Ange.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Rebecca. Bravo. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2023 commencement ceremony for Fraser High School. Today, we have the privilege of honoring 325 graduates who will proudly walk across the stage and receive their diplomas. The class of 2023 is the 93rd graduating class from Fraser High School. Joining me on stage are members of the Fraser Board of Education. I ask that you please hold your applause until I've called all of their names. Members of the board, will you please rise as I call your name? Board President, Mr. Scott Wallace. We're going to try that again. Please hold your applause until I call all of their names. Thank you. Board Vice President, Mr. Todd Cook. Treasurer, Mrs. Robin Norbeck. Secretary, Mr. Dan Stawinski. Trustee, Ms. Abigail Wassel. Trustee, Dr. Kathleen Moko. And Trustee, Ms. Rebecca Jensen. Thank you. I would also like to introduce some other dignitaries who have joined us on stage today. Dr. Carrie Wozniak, Superintendent. Mr. Kerry Turman, Assistant Superintendent of Human Resource. Ms. Charlene Barla, Director of Secondary Education. Dr. Sarah Delgado, Director of Elementary Education. Ms. Jane Sturgill, Director of Special Education. Mr. Brent Brazier, Career and Technical Education Director. And Mr. Houston Julian, Principal of Richards Middle School. Also joining us on stage are the Fraser Public Schools Teachers of the Year, Ms. Liz Schmidt of Edison Elementary School, Mrs. Wendy Murray of Richards Middle School, and Fraser High School's own Miss Lisa Wright. Finally, please join me in thanking Kyle Ray, Nancy Wallace, Dan Waters, and the Fraser custodians for the countless hours of work they've put into this ceremony so that it would be a wonderful event for all to enjoy. Thank you to Fraser teachers, administrators, secretaries, food service, bus drivers, hall monitors, and parapros for always putting our students first. I would now like to introduce Mr. Nicholas Charlin, accompanying Mr. Andrew Touring, and Fraser choir members who will perform 2 vocal musical selections, Oceans and Stars, and I'll Remember You. Thank you, Mr. Charlin and students. Bravo. Today, we are going to recognize 12 Fraser High School Special Award categories. These students are wearing cords of distinction in either medal or cord form. I would ask that these students please stand and remain standing until we recognize all 12 groups. I ask the audience hold your applause until we recognize all of the groups. All of the groups. Thank you. 31 students will be graduating summa cum laude, which designates the highest academic group, with a grade point average of 3.9 or higher. These students are wearing medals with gold ribbons. Would these students please stand up? "22 students will be graduating magna cum laude, which designates highest academic distinction, with a grade point average of 3.75 or higher. These students are wearing medals with silver ribbons. Please stand up. "44 students will be graduating cum laude, which designates academic distinction with a grade point average of 3.5 or higher. These students are wearing medals with blue ribbons. Students, please stand. We'd also like to honor the 10 students wearing blue and gold cords today. These are the graduating members of the Fraser High School's National Honor Society. Please stand up. Ten students are wearing intertwined blue and gold cords today. These are the graduating members of the International Honor Society for High School Journalists. Please stand. Students in Tri-M Society are wearing double pink cords. This year there are 20 members. Please stand. Two students are wearing pink cords for cosmetology. Please stand up. Students in the National Technical Honor Society are wearing purple cords. This year there are 20 members. Students, please stand. 18 students are wearing multicolored cords for the National Art Honor Society. Students, please stand. Students in the National Science Honor Society are wearing green, gold, and purple cords. This year there are seven members. Please stand up. 7 students are wearing red, black, and white cords for National History Day. Please stand. 13 students are wearing silver cords today. These are the members of Fraser High School Student Council. Please stand. And finally, I'd like to recognize our students joining the Armed Forces, Jonathan McAllister, Jacob Rapp, and Satira Moody. Please stand. Fraser High School has 2 salutatorians this year. These outstanding students have completed their academic career at Fraser High School with a GPA of 4.327. Please stand as I call your name: Faith Aola and Alicia Gentz. I apologize, Faith Aloya. I knew I was going to do that. I had already had it in my head, so my mistake. It was probably because I kept saying, please stand up, like Eminem. The title of valedictorian carries a tradition of excellence. To be the graduate with the highest GPA is truly an honor. Fraser High School valedictorian Isabella Vizzini, graduate with a GPA of 4.33. salutatorians and the valedictorian will now give their speeches to their class. First up is Faith Aloya.
Wrong one. Wow, can you believe it? We already graduated. Those 4 years went by so fast, yet so slow, right? Doesn't it feel great to be done? If you haven't already guessed it, I like to ask a lot of questions. In elementary school, I distinctly remember my teachers telling me I asked too many questions. They would always say, faith. You need to have faith in yourself. Yes, that did quickly become a pet peeve of mine. However, the teachers that told me that did not realize that questions are a good thing. It's important to ask questions. Questions have the power to change the world. Take Malala, for example. Malala was born and raised under Taliban's rule, an organization which oppressed women from necessities, such as an education. She questioned her and other rights girls to their education. By questioning a society that expected them to wordlessly conform, she was able to create opportunities for students for education for herself and many others. During the Stonewall protests, LGBTQ+ people questioned why society refused their right to exist peacefully. Activists such as Martha P. Johnson, a Black trans woman, and Sylvia Rivera, a Puerto Rican and Venezuelan trans woman, asked this question, which helped future generations to further fight for LGBTQ+ rights. During the civil rights movement of the 60s, activists such as Eileen Hernandez and Malcolm X questioned why they were deprived of basic human rights. Their and countless others' questions led to the passing of both the 1964 and 1968 Civil Rights Acts. Women's suffrage, to fair work conditions, to acts that protect the environment, to so much more, have all been achieved by asking questions. Our generation, and especially our class, has been known to challenge social norms and stand up when they see injustices done. Our class asks questions. Our class is a catalyst for change. Our class can make a difference. We can make more change than any other generation. With that being said, there are still so many more questions to be asked that our generation can help to answer. Why is society afraid to move away from fossil fuel and towards more sustainable options? What can we do to ease that fear and create hope? What can we do to protect trans rights? What can we do to protect Black, Indigenous people of color? What can we do to answer these questions? Now, change doesn't have to be something huge. Change can be something as small as self-reflection. Ask yourself, what can I do in order to help others? Are my actions hurting others? And if so, what can I do to stop them? Ask yourself about your privilege and what you can do to acknowledge it. Question people that you disagree with and seek out answers that are true, not just validations of the beliefs you already hold. Though this is difficult, this is a sure way to create change in others and yourself. Oftentimes, these are the most important questions to ask. I'd like to thank some amazing people that encourage me to always ask questions. First, my mom and dad. You guys have always prompted me to challenge my thinking. Next, my History Day advisor, Miss Fugate. She's inspired me to challenge not only my thoughts on history, but to question what we need to do differently today as a society to thrive. I would also like to thank my art teachers, Ms. McGinnis and Mr. Drabont, for pushing me to question things, even when the answers may make me uncomfortable. And last, but most certainly not least, I would like to thank my wonderful Grammy for giving me the strength to question myself. She constantly pushes me to be the best, most authentic version of myself. As you go off to whatever awaits you after getting your diploma, whether that's attending a university or college, trade school, a job, or so many more paths, choose to ask questions. Choose to help others ask questions as well, and when they do, uplift their voice. Whenever you're in doubt, ask a question. Question the world around you, question society's actions, and most importantly, question yourself. Thank you.
And now for co-salutatorian Alicia Gentz.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Alicia Gens. I would like to start off by dedicating this speech to my dad, who passed away in late April. He was my biggest supporter, and I honestly don't think I would be up here without him. I feel pretty confident saying that we, the class of 2023, have all been waiting for this moment for a very long time, to graduate, to walk across the stage and receive our diploma after 13 years of school. However, I feel that throughout all of elementary, middle, and high school, we were so caught up in getting out of here that we may not have realized that some of the seemingly minuscule times may have just created the best memories of our lives. It can be easy to forget how far we have come, not just from freshman year, but from the beginning of it all, the dawn of elementary school, kindergarten, when our biggest worries were about losing a game of sharks and minnows in gym class. The days when our lives were filled with trading silly bands, watching the magic school bus, and taking daily naps, even though many of us still do this. Elementary school began to flash before our eyes, getting our iPads in the 3rd grade and feeling for the first time a sense of responsibility and maturity, learning to play the song flute in the 5th grade, and for many of us, starting our passion for music. Going on the annual 6th grade camping trip, where we got to spend 3 days surrounded by our best friends. Next thing we knew, we were entering middle school, where we learned that we actually had to go out of our way to make friends now. These are notoriously known as the awkward years, and I can't deny we were a little awkward. From posting 11:11 on our Snapchat stories, to bottle flipping, to constantly wearing bright neon yellow, I think we can all look back and laugh at the people we were then. But in the midst of this, we also started to find who we were, become more individualized. For the first time, we got to choose what classes we wanted to take and branch out to find our passions. In the snap of a finger, we became high schoolers, the scared freshmen who walked through the halls with our heads hung low, confused on which hallway our next class is in. And I have to admit, I still don't know which hallway is the 1700s or the 1100s. Freshman year, we longed to be the seniors we looked up to rule the school and be the role models for underclassmen. Well now, 4 short years later, here we are, ready to take our next steps into the world. But as we go into these uncharted territories, I feel it's important to remember that greatness is not always measured by the title you hold or your physical accomplishments, but by the positive impact you leave behind. Some of our greatest times in high school were eating out after football games, dancing at homecoming, and of course, eating Bosco sticks with our friends during lunch. These are the moments that make high school great. It's not always the awards you have won, but the people around you who will create the memories that last a lifetime. Deborah Harkness once said, "In every ending, there is a new beginning." While it is hard to leave what we have known as our second home for so long now, we have so much to look forward to. A world of endless possibilities where we can be anything we want. I remember in the 2nd grade, during our career fair, when asked what we wanted to be, we answered with things like astronaut, tap dancer, and President of the United States. Now, over 10 years later, when asked that same question, we're expected to now give serious answers. But the reality is, who knows? Life takes you in so many different paths, and it's okay to not have everything figured out right now. Anna Kendrick once said in the cinematic masterpiece known as Twilight, "Change your mind and change it again, because nothing is permanent." I'm so proud of every single one of you. Congratulations to the class of 2023. Thank you.
Now, Valedictorian Isabella Vizzini.
Good morning, students, family, friends, and faculty and staff of the Fraser High School 2023 graduating class. It is an honor for us all to come together and celebrate on this special day. It is also an honor to be given the opportunity to speak today, and one of which I am extremely grateful for. In this moment, us graduates should take time to reflect on our growth over the years. The hard work, relentless efforts to succeed, and unexpected challenges that drove our desire to be sitting here in our caps and gowns, ready to walk across this stage. Our educational journeys began in elementary school, where we depended on any and everyone around us. Not that I remember those times too vividly, but I do remember the simplicity of that era in our lives. We were carefree, simply having fun and living the life of a kid. Our next important transition was going into middle school. At this time, we felt big and powerful, only to look back now and realize that we were still young and immature. Throughout middle school, we gained slight independence, we laughed a whole lot, we made new friends and lost some old ones, and we got a taste of who we were becoming. As we wrapped up our middle school years, we were all blinded by the transition to high school. We were excited to gain a newfound independence, yet we weren't necessarily prepared for it. While that alone was intimidating for most of us, this subconscious mentality was a beauty in disguise. It made every moment, every day, and every experience insightful. It made every failure, every disappointment, and every struggle a learning experience. It built character, molding us into the individuals we are now and the individuals we continue to become. In high school, we had fun, we laughed a ton, we made new friends, we bonded with our favorite teachers and staff members, and we partook in activities that made us happy. In high school, we also cried, we overcame challenges, we dealt with insecurities, and we discovered what we like and dislike in our lives. Although, through all that we experienced, we developed our unique identities, the identity that sets each and every one of us apart, but the identity that can also bring us together on a day like this. Regardless of how you felt during high school, it is now time for us to use our knowledge and channel it into this next chapter of adulthood. Whether you are attending college, entering a skilled trade, serving our country, entering the workforce, or simply experimenting with life, take initiative in choices that benefit you and your happiness. Continue to work hard and challenge yourself, as success requires great effort. Make innocent mistakes. We often shame ourselves when we fail, but in the end, our failures define our tenacity to do better. Experiment with the unknown. While it's intimidating to step out of your comfort zone, you cannot grow within the vicinity of fear. Most importantly, help yourself and the others around you by simply being kind. Uplift yourself and confide in your abilities. Put a smile on the faces of those around you, and make yourself and your loved ones proud. Before I end my speech, us graduates should take time to acknowledge everyone who has led us to this moment. Our families, friends, teachers, and staff who have done an amazing job mentoring us through the years. When you see them today, or at any time, make sure to hug them tight and thank them for all they have done, as their constant support has meant the world. Congratulations to my fellow classmates on our graduation day, and thank you to everyone who has made this happen. My best of luck goes out to you all in your future endeavors as we move on to succeed in new ways. Thank you.
Thank you, Faith, Alicia, and Isabella. Well done. I'm blessed to be on this stage today and humbled to follow the three of you. Being the Fraser High School principal is not only my job, it is my honor. I work alongside the best teachers, counselors, administrators, secretaries, and custodians in the business. Our Board of Education is supportive and visible in the community. Our students and parents love Fraser and support our efforts to provide the very best education. This year, we are presenting an honorary Fraser High School diploma to Tariq Dixon, Fraser High School student who was taken from this world too soon. Ms. Richardson, will you please come up on stage and receive Tariq's diploma? Dear graduates of the class of 2023, today we stand on a precipice of a new chapter of your lives. As we gather here to celebrate your high school graduation, we find ourselves filled with mixed emotions, excitement, nostalgia, and perhaps even a touch of apprehension. It's a bittersweet moment as you bid farewell to the familiar halls, the cherished friendships, and the comforting routines you've grown accustomed to over the past few years. But as you reflect on your journey thus far, realize that this milestone is not just an endpoint. It is a beginning, a stepping stone towards the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. You've been equipped with knowledge, nurtured by mentors, and supported by family and friends who have shaped you to the individuals you are today. And now it's time for you to venture forth and make your mark on the world. The class of 2023 is unique in its own right. You have weathered a storm unlike any other. The COVID-19 pandemic, which disrupted your education, challenged your resilience, and tested your adaptability. But here you are, standing tall and strong, having overcome adversity with determination and an unwavering spirit. You have proven your resilience and showcased your ability to thrive even in the face of unprecedented obstacles. As you embark on this new chapter, I want to remind each and every one of you that your future is not defined by circumstances, but by your choices. It is up to you to shape your own destinies, to seize opportunities, and to embrace the challenges that come your way. The world is waiting for your unique contributions, ideas, talents, and passions. You have the power to make a difference, to create a positive impact on our communities, our professions, and the lives of those around us. But let us not forget the values that have brought you thus far, the friendships you've forged, the lessons you've learned, the experience that have shaped you. They will be your guiding light as you navigate the uncharted waters of adulthood. Carry with you the virtues of kindness, empathy, and inclusivity. Approach every situation with an open mind, a willingness to learn, and a commitment to make the world a better place. As you set out on this journey, also remember the support system that has been there for you throughout your high school years. Your families, teachers, and mentors that believed in you, encouraged you, and guided you along the way. They have nurtured your dreams and helped you discover your passions. Take a moment to express your heartfelt gratitude to all those who have played a part in your growth and success. Finally, I want to leave you with a quote from Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Class of 2023, you are armed with this powerful weapon. You have received the gift of education, and with it, you have the capacity to affect change, the status quo, and to build a future that is better and brighter. Congratulations, graduates of 2023. Embrace the journey ahead with courage, passion, and commitment to excellence. Believe in yourselves and remember that you have the power to shape your destiny and to change the world. Thank you, and may success follow each and every one of you on your remarkable journey. Superintendent Wozniak and the Fraser Board of Education, I certify that these graduates have fulfilled all the requirements of Fraser Public Schools and the state of Michigan. The administration and faculty of Fraser High School recommends that the graduates before you receive their diplomas with all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges thereof. It's with a great deal of pride that I present the class of 2023. Now I'd like to introduce Dr. Carrie Wozniak, Superintendent of Fraser Public Schools.
Thank you, Mr. Sines. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, graduates, parents, family, and faculty. This is the time of the year when speeches are written and words of wisdom are shared with graduates throughout the world. Countless motivational and inspirational quotes are read at graduation ceremonies. Like me, some of you may have even been asked to write a speech for today. Others, you've been asked to write a paper, take a test, or prepare a project. Tasks like these have been completed by many generations of graduates that have come before you. However, the class of 2023, you are graduating in a very unique time. Technology and resources have never been more abundant and accessible. You are the first class to graduate with easy access to artificial intelligence, powered assistants like ChatGPT. As an educator, I spend a lot of time thinking about teaching and learning and how we ensure that our students receive the best possible education. So I wanted to see if ChatGPT could help me with my speech for this year's commencements. So I asked ChatGPT to complete a task. Please write a graduation speech for students who are graduating seniors from the class of 2023. The school is Fraser High School, located in Fraser, Michigan. Include one joke about life after high school and one joke about being in high school, along with a motivational quote. Here's what ChatGPT suggested that I say. Today, we gather to celebrate the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and growth. Congratulations, graduates, on reaching this significant milestone in your lives. As we reflect on your journey together, it is only fitting that we take a moment to recognize the unique blend of emotions we all share. For some, the excitement of what lies ahead is palpable, while others may feel a tinge of bittersweet nostalgia as we bid farewell to the halls that have been our second home. But let us remember that today marks not only an end, but also a new beginning, a threshold to a world of possibilities. I'll stop there, but wow, the first two paragraphs of a graduation speech were written. For a moment, I thought to myself, wow, could I really use some of this? But I couldn't. The speech that ChatGPT wrote was okay, but it wasn't my voice. And it isn't my experience or my passion behind it. That's because my voice, my experience, and my passion have power. And that is the message that I want to share with you today. AI can't mimic or manufacture character, work ethic, or perseverance. Those traits come from you, from your effort, from your dedication, your thinking, your leadership, and your commitment are what produces quality output. ChatGPT may make lives and work easier in some ways, and I'm grateful for that, but it can never substitute for your humanity, for human compassion, or empathy. And I believe we are living in a time where empathy and compassion are needed more than ever. In closing, I want to leave you with words written by me, in my voice, thoughts that I have shared in many other speeches here in Fraser. Never forget that your leadership and thinking matters. The perspective you bring to the table will either be one that is part of the problem or part of the solution. Look to find those solutions even when it may seem impossible to do so. I encourage you to be empathetic and compassionate, and always remember the power of your own voice. When you leverage that power with these new technologies, wonderful new things can be created. So, class of 2023, let the search for your passion be a lifelong adventure. Use your voice to create a life filled with love, laughter, family, and friendship. Go forth to make a difference in the world. Congratulations, Fraser High School class of 2023.
Now, Board of Education President Scott Wallace.
Good morning. Welcome to all our family, friends, and loved ones that have come here to help us celebrate the class of 2023. Before I begin, I want to echo the sentiment of Mr. Sines and Dr. Wozniak. If you look around, you're surrounded by what I believe to be the greatest staff anywhere. We have teachers and administrators, bus drivers, custodians, paraprofessionals. There's so many I can't list them all. But they put in long hours every day so that one Saturday in June, we can come here and celebrate staring out at another amazing class of well-educated, well-rounded individuals to send out back into this world. So if we could take a quick second and give a round of applause for all of our amazing staff. So I have to be honest with you, I was a little nervous writing this speech this year. Last year was my first time giving a speech at graduation, and I didn't have time to think about it. I just did it. But now I have another speech that I have to compare to. I've had amazing speeches from our students and our staff that I have to follow. So what do I come up with? Well, I kept thinking, and I keep coming back to time and opportunity. Okay, well, we hear stuff about time and opportunity at graduation all the time. I mean, think of all the speeches you've ever heard. It's time to go out into the world. It's time to make a difference. We had the time of our lives. I have the opportunity to better myself. The opportunity of moving on to higher education, joining the workforce, joining our military. So, how do I make it different? As Faith would say, that's a good question. You go with what you know. What I know is I have an amazing family. They are very large and very diverse. And what I mean by that is, if you show up at a birthday party at my house, there are generations. So my grandma is part of the silent generation. By a show of hands, how many of you knew that the generation in the 1920s was the silent generation? Raise your hand. I had to look it up. I did not know that. When I asked what that meant, I was told we knew how to keep our mouths closed and follow directions. Who might argue with them? Okay, then you have my parents' generation, the okay boomers. The baby boomers. I am Generation X. Most of my cousins are millennials, and my children and everyone else is in Generation Z, which is you. I don't really know what Generation Z means. Now, I was told it's because of the zombie-like state you show up when you come to school. I don't think that's true. Just being clear, I don't think that's true. But okay, so time and opportunity. So things are vastly different between all those generations, but some things are similar. So attending college or the cost of it, vastly different. Technology in your everyday life. For some of those groups, vastly different. As we moved along, maybe not as different, but still different. The cost of a house, a car, a McDonald's value meal, massively different. And while we're on the subject, can someone please go to McDonald's and read them the definition of value? Because it's not $11. Okay, but as different as those generations are, we also have a lot of things that are in common and don't change. We all love and need to be loved. We all are searching for our place in this world, no matter how old we are. We all want to do better than the generation that preceded us. We all want to work hard and feel that we've accomplished something at the end of the day. We want to support our community, state, and country. They might look different every generation, but at the core, they're the same. So after all that, you're looking at me saying, okay, so newsflash, we were different and we're the same. Now what? Another excellent question. As graduates going out into the world right now, you are at what I would deem a critical point in our history. Two main reasons. Number one, the baby boomer generation is either retired or is retiring. And to date, they are the largest generation in our workforce at the time, right? It's a huge loss. Second reason, as Mr. Sine mentioned, we are still in the recovery from the pandemic and everything that happened from that. So the baby boomers for decades have been the backbone of our economic stability. All of them in the workforce, putting money into Social Security. As they leave, it creates a huge challenge for us as a nation to fill that in. Now, coming out of the pandemic, we have a lot of things that have changed, right? We seem to be quicker to anger than ever before, quicker to post on social media for any perceived slight. We see things as black and white, or right and left, and we seem to have forgotten that there is a giant middle in everything that we do. We were so shocked by all the things that happened from the pandemic, we've retreated back to the simplest process we can think of, which is you're either with me or you're against me. So now you're asking, okay, we're at this point in history, what difference can I make? The answer is simpler than you think. How you treat others and how you teach the next generation to treat others will determine the direction this country goes more than anything else that we can accomplish. Empathy, understanding, compassion, things that you've heard from every speaker on this stage today. Those are the building blocks in the relationships with your fellow man, and they make it so that we can work together, not just to better ourselves, but everyone around us. We seem to have lost the ability to disagree with each other. We need to get back to listening to other people, not so when they are done speaking, it's our turn to speak, but so that we actually hear and understand what they are saying. We need to get back to a point where we understand that it's okay to have different answers to the same question. Now, here's something you may not know. Generation Z, that's you. According to the last census, you are just as big as the baby boomer generation was at the time. That means you are perfectly positioned to take all of that influence and move it into our country. You and the millennials now make up more than 50% of the entire voting population in this country. Your vote will shape the future. You will join the workforce to help replace those that are retiring. You will have the opportunity to make this world your own. If you can do it using empathy and compassion to guide your way, you will help the rest of us relearn some of the things that we have lost. Who knows? Maybe the history books will refer to you as the next great generation. We all have the responsibility to use what we have learned to help make this world a better place. And it starts today, with you graduating, leaving high school, and moving on. You have a world of opportunities before you. We are excited to see what you do with it. On behalf of the Board of Education, I congratulate you on your accomplishments, and we look forward to seeing what you do next.
According to my script, we are 8 minutes ahead of schedule. So now will be the presentation of diplomas read by everybody's favorite, Booch.
Isabella Victoria Pizzini. Faith Lauren Aloya. Alicia Rose Gens. Alexis Joe Crouch. Rebecca Evelyn St. Ange. Sophie Ann Meyer. Courtney N. Brown. Olivia R. DeBlair. Mansi Kumari Samakumar Patel. Melvina R. Sandyha. Grant David Lay. Gabriella V. Tan. Peyton Jean Stemrick. Francesca Lorraine Palazzolo. Lauren Catherine Orsi. John Thomas Willert. Tom N. Lashai. Ethan Arthur Squires. Tanner Joseph Zalewski. Owen Taylor Mers. Aiden Patrick Quinn. Bryson William Roberts. Cooper Thomas Kozlowski. Ryan Joseph Turner. Christian Michael Cook. Zachary Owen Reedy. Jacob Patrick Kelly. Carter Daniel Braun. Jacob R. Miller. Cooper James Murphy. Keith Brian Kane. Ella J. Ferrozini. Aiden J. Detweiler. Kira Jade Dombrowski. Olivia Faith Darling. Ivy Marie Hammond. Adriana Moscos. Lamarion Latrell Boughton. Damian Tyrone Hirth, Jr. Shamar Bryce Staten. Nadia Renee Marshall. India McGill. Mari Tierra Ann Jackson. Ava Elizabeth Marguerite Visna. Madeline Grace Benson. Viola Biocchi. Jason Thomas Brisky. Edward Christopher Owens. Kaylee Marie Seranian. Melanie Sabrina Morell. Ryan Maxwell Molesky. Anakin Askew. Isabella Julian. Emily Elizabeth Drost. Cody James Saglin-Benny. Thomas Matthew Savoda. Cole T. Richards. Alex Logan Clark. Jason D. Weems. Kayla Elizabeth Bouchon. Jordan Diallo Porter. Jacob Matthew Mayowski. Michael Christopher Brooks. Marlon Franklin Lee Hugabook, Jr. Amir Collier. Dynell Jordan Deshawn Eccles III. Christopher Raphael Carter. Manuel Ross Rivera Hurd. Isabella Nicole Moats. Madison Elizabeth Abney. Satira Moody. Veronica Prekai. Riley James Bailey. Alea S. Stallworth. Jaden W. Lambert. Dylan William Hawkins. Caroline Victoria Martin. Abigail Rushford. Morgan Thomas Caudell. Kelvin James Custance. Jessica Lynn Reinhardt. Nicholas McMillan. Alexis Marianne Demir. Dakota Sosnowski. Julia Haven Vest. Genesis Star Vest. Jonathan Matthew Pantaleo. Kylie Sky Kramer. Michaela Elizabeth Lowinger. Allison Ritter. Aiden Skittycat. David Klink. Andrew Robert Portwine. Jay Wolf. Haley A. Aloya. Molly Ann Vanderhagen. Natalie Alexandra Watson. Denham Tyler Scott. Adriana Lynn Beeger. Ophelia B. Wallace. Liliana Wallace. Anthony Woodring. Anna Rose Colley. Marcellus Marvin Avery. Shamar A. Pusey. Jordan Charles DeMambro. Brianna Lynn Pifko. Lily Elizabeth Shook. Caitlin Marie Hewitt. Taylor Lynn Fraser. Teresa Isabella Moranzik. Christopher Ramon Livingston. Kamora Dior L. Price. Olivia N. Downey. Lila Elizabeth Delia. Lily Rose Miles. Heaven L. Sutherland. Deara Jacqueline Tate. Mario Michele Varelli. Andrew Robert Clem. Cherise Marie Curry.
The middle name is Jamiria.
Frederick Jamirio Morton Welch. Zariah Lachey Blakely. Kirsten Monet Kuntz. Jamaria Ashley Pruitt. Leah Aylin Jennings. Anaya Latrice Simmons. Jade Tyan Harper. Justice Kelly Page. Janan Shikani. Amber Lauren Sirio. Alexis Danielle Sirio. Nathan Kissel. Beth Ann Conwell. Kamaya Denise Adams. Tori Lynn Melkevich. Michelle Renee McConnell. Taylor Sean Johnson. Tiana Nicole McSwain. Akila Renee Jones. Jacob Aaron Harriman. Jalen Adrian Jones. Owen Matthew Jones. Chase R. Blue. Ariana Anjane Brace. Ava Maria Perrin. Kiera Charlize Montgomery. Matthew Richard Fisher. Garrett Michael Rolls. Amanda Josephine Sternad. Not yet. Krista Novak. Megan Elizabeth Dahl. Jason Adam Plesha. Benjamin Allen Dehate. Logan Arbiter. Demetrius Gregory Major. Logan B. Peltier. Magdalena Rose LaRue. Madison Marie Kamara. Ryan Elizabeth Mexicott. Jelani Cashel Foster. Isabella Alexia Habea. Jada Elizabeth Winder. Brianna M. Olson. Hannah Teresa Ritchie. Ava Irene May Smith. Megan Hodge. Megan M. Chevalier. Megan Page Smith. Peyton Elizabeth Walkley. No. We gotta wait 1 minute. All right. Warms our hearts. Melanie Larissa Chapp. Maria N. Kyle. Brooke Lynn Wojciechowski. Matthew Stephen Odo. Owen Gervison. Blake Stephen Yaganchik. Noah Ryan Woods. Isa K. Johanna. Kevin Jerome Dupree. Kevin Segmani. Aiden Ronald Clore. Ryan Marie Hash. Jordan May McDonald. Ava Crenshaw. Andrew James Thompson. Michael Anthony Susan. Justin Roos. Kayla Maria Matthews. Joshua Daniel Miller. Honey, where's your card? Darnell D. Jackson. Jameson R. Dawson. Jaden Michael Antis. Olivia Jade Ballaker. Mason Donald McKernan. Olivia Shaughnessy Henderson. Madeline Marie Bruce. Caitlin Nicole Kaufman. Desanique Renee Cannon. Vanessa Grace Ellis. Trinity Nicole Kraus. Chloe Paige Block. Olivia Kate Vorgich. Roseanne M. Yared. Paige Elizabeth Sloan. Kathleen Camille Raboggio. Ashley Nicole Sapienza. Casey Stang. Angelina Marie Viviano. Mark Moore. Michael Allen Hill. Morgan Mackenzie Ann Hurst. Gregory Stephen McBride. Isabel Marie Del Paulo. Jarrett Lee Jenkins II. Zane Hunter Gorski. Cornelius Dwayne Harris. MD Alim Ali. James Joseph Zanin. Ryan David Goodell. Evan James Shaver. Cohen Cadillac Pierce. Aiden R. Manzella. Braden E. Harvey. Corin Noah Kramer-Kawa. Adam Paul Sukenik. Samantha Trinity Palomino. Kirsten Schroeder. Elena Schroeder. Jaden A. Bandu. Jose A. Ariano Cardenas. Brandon Michael Collins II. Elizabeth Jordan Aubrey. Carly Mariah Gangler. Ella Musad. Carnell L.C. Gilstrap, Jr. Ivan Salumi. Alan T. Michael. Connor Frank Kravietz. Michaela Mallory. Frankie Renee Aberlich. Sophia Catherine Foreman. Jacob Robert Rapp. Gabrielle Naveen Shulo. Mariah Sky Edwards. Brianna Lorraine Bacon. Can you say Habibi instead of Marie? Habibi? Is that your middle name? Nevea Bibi Yunan. Emma Marie Mangold. Kenlyn J. Jackson. Jordan Elizabeth Johnston. Justin John Russo. I have this. Kevin Long Huyn. Jordan Tyler Chubb. George Wabi. Michael D'Angelo Wright. Brian Thane Jablonski, Jr. Michaela M. Nash. Evan Mason Sanders. Brooke Marie Levock. Trinity Marie Foshen. Aiden K. Lee. Lucas D. Lohr. Costadinos Fabi. Max David Nielsen. Caitlin Marie Pazik. Marissa Lynn Reed. Abigail Josephine Louise Berry. Samantha Rose Vokey. Melanie Nicole Stiltner. Parker Teague Miglio. Juan T. Rebolledo. Owen R. Franklin. Gabriel Hunter Johnson. Ariana Lopez. Anna Rebecca Holloway. Jared Ye Feng Wu. Connor Steep. Joseph Mikhail Gerber. Benjamin James Marcus. Zachary Doyle Rodenizer. How do you say this? One more time. Xavier Kaido Sink. Brendan David Murray. Ryder James Corbett. Brandon Michael Alexiou. Maria G. Sant. Go ahead, honey. Amina Husseinagich. Philip Michael Williams. Caden Koa Van Keltz. Cameron Thomas Keys Eichberger. Andrew J. Merritt. Andrew Jonathan Kirby. Olivia Renee Sloan. Brianna Groves. Christopher Thomas Puglecki. Maddox Wade Suarez. Richard Sosha. Bellinger. Ethan Matthew Bellinger. Nathaniel Joseph Pierce. Haley R. Burns. Michael William Domenicucci. Alexander Allen Kenning. Alexander James Folletti. Leah Nicole Finley. Skylar Alexis Clays Meeks. George John Mathis. Ryan Thomas Donnelly. Lucas Nolan Wiskowski. Madison Lee Midler. Margot Bree Authier. Olivia Madison Whitstock. Lily Helene Fulton. Alexander Clayton Boldenauer. Caitlin Priscilla Koss.
As our final formal action of today, I ask that Fraser Class of 2023 President Alexis Crouch please come to the podium.
Family, friends, Fraser staff, and most importantly, the Fraser High School graduating class of 2023. It is an honor to stand before you today and address this momentous occasion. As we gather here to celebrate the end of our high school journey, let us reflect on the memories we have created, the challenges we have overcome, and the growth we have all experienced. First and foremost, I'd like to extend my deepest gratitude to the teachers, administrators, and staff members who have tirelessly supported us throughout our time at Fraser High School. You've been our guides, mentors, and cheerleaders, encouraging us to reach for the stars and nurturing our passions. Your dedication and commitment have played an instrumental role in our shaping of academic and personal growth. Thank you for your unwavering belief in us. To our parents, guardians, and families, thank you for your endless love, support, and sacrifices. Your unwavering encouragement and constant presence in our lives have been the pillars of strength that have propelled us forward. You have celebrated our victories, dried our tears, and believed in us even when we doubted ourselves. A special thank you to my mom, Kristen, and my dad, Billy, for the constant love and guidance you both have given me throughout my life. Today, we share this achievement with you all. Fellow graduates, today marks a significant milestone in our lives, The journey through high school has been a roller coaster ride filled with countless ups and downs, laughter and tears, friendships formed, and lessons learned. We have faced rigorous academic challenges, late-night study sessions, and moments of self-doubt. Yet here we stand on the brink of a new chapter, ready to take on the world. As we leave the familiar halls of Fraser High School, we step into endless possibilities and limitless potential. Each one of us possesses unique talents, passions, and dreams that have been nurtured within these walls. It is now our time to channel those abilities and aspirations into action to make a difference in our world and leave our mark. However, our success should not be measured solely by external achievements. It is equally important to cherish the values that define us as individuals and contribute to the betterment of society. While the world may seem daunting with unknown challenges ahead, remember that we have been equipped with the tools and knowledge to navigate these uncharted waters. Our education has taught us to think critically, to solve problems, and to adapt to a changing world. It has taught us power of collaboration and the strength of community. As we part ways and embark on our individual journeys, let us not forget the friendships we have forged during our time at Fraser. Cherish the memories we have created together, for they are a demonstration of the bonds we have created and the support we have provided one another. The connections we have made will last a lifetime, serving as a reminder of the resilience, unity, and spirit of our graduating class. In conclusion, as we stand on our futures, let us carry the lessons and experiences we have gained at Fraser High School with us. Let us remain committed in our pursuit of knowledge, never losing sight of our dreams, and always striving for excellence. Remember that success is not solely measured by external achievements, but the positive impact we have on others. Embrace the opportunities that lie before you with courage, determination, and unwavering belief in your own abilities. You are the architects of your destiny, and I have no doubt that each of you will shape a future that is bright, inclusive, and filled with boundless possibilities. In just a few minutes, we will be saying our goodbyes, reflecting on memories, and stepping into this new chapter of our lives. However, there is one last task we need to complete. I am proud to represent and lead my class in the turning of the tassel. Historically, a graduate turning their tassel from the right side of their cap to the left represents the completion of goals and signifies success. Moving the tassel to the left as we graduate is a symbol of crossing over from high school to this new stage in our lives. With that, I'd like to ask the graduating class of 2023 to please rise. You may now move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations to the official graduates of Fraser High School.
Thank you, Alexis. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to present the graduated class of 2023. Graduates, please remain seated until you are dismissed by Ms. Samasa and Mrs. Holmes. Parents and guests, we would like to ask that you remain seated until the graduates have exited. Thank you all for your continued support of Fraser Public Schools. God bless.